Hey, good morning. So this morning I wanted to give you a quick tutorial on how to kick up to a handstand. So I often see people kicking up to handstand like from here, just from one leg up like this and hitting the wall. And just imagine there's an invisible wall over here, or like this. And I'd say technically it is the easiest way, but the problem is it does instantly create a tendency to just immediately arch your back the moment you kick up, and that's really a habit you don't want to develop. So even as well as like it's just it kind of puts in or ingrained in your head to just push forward this way, this direction, and of course immediately you'll end up walking when you don't have the wall. So instead I'd suggest practicing, even though it might be a little bit difficult in the beginning, to just do it with two legs. Maybe even you can do it either two ways, either through tuck or straddle, and the focus should be just immediately putting not your feet over your body, but rather just your hips. You can see, imagine your hips like this, from here, hips. So imagine just try to put your hips over your hand before your feet comes over. Hope that makes sense. And then if you feel comfortable with that, or even if you don't feel comfortable, it's just different technique. From your knees, try to this time, instead of keeping your legs tucked, try to do it a little bit straddle. Time. And then I said, what that really teaches you to do is to focus on trying to put your hips over your hands and your arms instead of your feet, which is much more hard to balance over your body, because basically the higher your feet is from the floor, the more it's going to be difficult to control it, whereas if it's closer to your hands, it's much more easier to control. So for instance, balance like this is like super easy because basically my hand is just around here and I have so much to control, whereas a handstand with my straight body, one arm, is just basically I have to control every tip of my chest, my hips, my knees, my toes, everything. You get if you get to that level, I might teach you that. But yeah, meanwhile, that's one thing I definitely encourage you to try to do. So if you're working on kicking up the handstand, it's okay, you can still kick up the handstand now and then, but as well as that, try to add some tuck. Put tuck to kick up the handstand, and then some straddle. And then your main focus should be not to try to force your toes to go over your body, but rather just to try to put your hips over your shoulders, your arms, and your wrist. Hope that helps. Good luck with your handstand. Just ask me any questions whenever you want. Peace.